Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a genuinely fascinating and honestly pretty highly technical proposal from a company called Linkspreed. They're basically trying to architect a totally decentralized Web 4. Why? Well, to solve what deep tech architects are literally calling the internet's terminal crisis. We're going to look closely at their Universal Integrated Identity Decoupled Framework, or UIID for short, to figure out exactly how they plan to pull this whole thing off.
So, I want you to imagine a completely different digital landscape for a second. Picture a world where the fragmented, spam-filled, and just password-heavy legacy systems we rely on today are completely gone. Poof. Instead, ask yourself, what if your digital identity was literally the only app you needed? What if a single, completely sovereign identity could just seamlessly manage your communication, your payments, and your data, all without relying on those massive centralized servers?
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our structural roadmap for unpacking this pretty dense 7-layer technology stack today. First, we'll look at the centralized web's crisis. Second, the sovereign UIID framework itself. Third, UIID mail and cryptographic communication. Fourth, UIID coins and frictionless payments. And finally, number 5, the synergistic Web 4 ecosystem.
All right, let's kick things off with part 1, the centralized web's crisis and the fractures in its foundation.
You know, this centralized architecture of the modern internet is facing this quiet but truly terminal crisis. The old web's foundation is basically crocking under 3 massive weights. We're talking the explosion of AI-generated synthetic media, this constant systemic data serfdom where our information is just endlessly extracted, and mounting international regulatory pressures for real data protection. According to the deep tech architects over at Linkspreed, these systemic issues are so severe now that those incremental Web 3 patches, they just aren't going to cut it anymore. If we want to save the web, we need a totally decentralized, sovereign alternative.
Which brings us to part 2, the sovereign UIID framework, building the Web 4 bedrock.
Now, what's really interesting here is the core architectural philosophy, which is called self-sovereign identity, or SSI. Linkspreed claims their Layer 1 protocol delivers a massive 40x engineering efficiency leap, and they do it by using a local-first storage architecture. It radically shifts data control firmly back to you. There's no more relying on Google or Meta to act as gatekeepers just so you can log into the internet. Your user data remains locally on your device instead of constantly leaking out onto big corporate servers.
The underlying engine actually relies on 3 specific cryptographic primitives. First up is the core ID. Think of this as your permanent digital anchor. It's cryptographic proof of personhood, which naturally filters out AI bots. Second, we have aliases. These are totally disposable contextual sub-identities. You can just spin them up on demand to stop random apps from cross-harvesting your profile. And finally, immutable nodes. These lock specific, verified attributes directly to the identity tier as a completely unalterable registry. When you put them together, these 3 elements literally turn the logic of legacy digital utilities completely upside down. Moving right along to part 3, UID mail, cryptographic communication, and re-engineering the inbox. So think about traditional email. It basically forces you to broadcast a single permanent address to the entire world, right? It turns your inbox into this lifelong, exhausting defensive battle against spam, phishing, and data mining. Well, UID mail replaces those ancient static protocols with what they call a dynamic alias network. Instead of one primary address, you generate isolated, context-specific disposable routing. Let's say a platform gets breached or sells your data, you don't suffer a massive influx of spam. No, you simply use UID's native lifecycle controls to instantly pause or purge that compromised alias. It's incredibly agile. And this brilliantly illustrates how they're rethinking things. Instead of that clunky, unencrypted message forwarding we're all used to, UID mail uses peer-to-peer shared buckets. 2 identities securely enter a shared data context where messages and attachments are exchanged via end-to-end encrypted local key value stores. It completely eliminates the middleman. We're talking 0 server-side exposure, which completely erases massive data liabilities for enterprises. Now, because every single incoming communication in this framework is cryptographically signed by an underlying core ID or verified alias, anonymous bot networks literally cannot mass-produce accounts to flood your inbox. Messages are actually evaluated against a sender's identity trust score and their KYC, or Know Your Customer, verification status. This creates what the architects call a truth premium. Basically, cryptographically verified human communications naturally filter out all that synthetic, automated AI noise. Let's jump to part 4,
UIID coins, frictionless payments, and redefining value transfer.
So the crucial point here is this number, 3 to 7.5%. That is the massive success tax that legacy payment processors, merchant accounts, clearinghouses, payment gateways, extract from creators and businesses every single day. It severely penalizes growth and just layers massive transaction friction right onto the digital economy. When we compare that legacy payment infrastructure directly to the UIDE Coin's Web4 architecture, the shift is honestly massive. It's a 40x rethinking of the digital economy. Where old systems rely on centralized banks as gatekeepers, UIDE turns your very identity into a wallet. That 3 to 7.5% success tax, it drops to a 0% take rate philosophy. Vulnerable, static credentials like your credit card numbers are replaced by zero-knowledge biometric handshakes. And that huge fraud overhead we see in legacy systems is mitigated by real-time trust auditing.
By tying value directly to those identity nodes, UIID coins allows for instantaneous sub-second global microtransactions. Here is the real-world application of this, and it's honestly amazing. It unlocks micro-incentives that were literally economically impossible on credit rails because of processing fees. With this, users can seamlessly and frictionlessly pay fractions of a cent for individual API calls or just reading a single web article, or even utilizing decentralized compute cycles.
All right, final act, part 5, the synergistic Web4 ecosystem, bringing it all together.
Let's move to and see how this builds into a frictionless real-world user journey that translates all this abstract theory into concrete experience. Step 1. You land on a marketplace platform, and Linkspreed's smart tags silently detect your UIID global session using secure, temporary local data. There are no annoying redirects, just seamless identity tracking. Step 2. You decide to message a merchant. UIID Mail instantly spawns a secure, real-time shared communication bucket. Step 3. Inside that exact same thread, UIID Coins executes a streaming payment handshake. So what's the final result of all that synergistic interaction? 0 typed passwords, 0 leaked financial data because you never typed a single credit card detail, and 100% creator revenue thanks to that 0% take rate architecture. The entire transaction is just cryptographically logged into your private, immutable audit stream. No central corporate server extracting your data or charging you fees.
Linkspreed's ultimate vision here is that incremental optimization just can't save an internet owned by data monopolies. They believe that fixing identity at layer 1 naturally dissolves the systemic flaws of commerce and communication. It's about, and I quote, moving society closer to a unified digital existence, one where the individual maintains absolute sovereignty and true ownership is finally restored. It's an absolutely fascinating framework, right? It radically rethinks how we interact with technology at the most foundational level. And it leaves us with a really compelling question to ponder about our own digital footprints. If layer 1 identity really is the key to fixing the web, are you ready to reclaim absolute sovereignty over your digital existence? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember to keep questioning the infrastructure of the digital world around you.